Well, hello, everyone. Welcome back to Baxter's Blades. You're entering Andy's old bedroom. That's right. I'm in my bedroom that I had from when I was 13 to 20 years old. I'm back in my hometown. Not 100% permanent. I got to go back to Seattle and grab a few more things, but my dad was nice enough to give me this desk he had, and I haven't done a video in a while, and so I figured, why not? Now, I'm still figuring out my lighting situation, so please bear with me. First, I wanted to show what I carried yesterday when I unloaded the pickup truck, 26-foot truck, my motorcycles and everything, just the Buck Saunter, and it cut up boxes. It did everything I needed it to do. Fantastic blade. And today, when I started to stumble upon my knife collection, I busted out the 6.5 bone stag with the black case shield. I won this from Sanctified Leathers giveaway. It may have been 300 subscriber giveaway. Thought it was 500. Fantastic sod buster, and I couldn't help but bust out the old tried and true case. Carbon steel, burnt autumn bone, otherwise known as Smoky Valley Sunset Barlow. So, yes, if you have been following me, you notice that I loaded up the truck. I left, drove 12 hours down I-5 all the way to my father's house. What a journey. I've done it before, but not in a truck that big. And well, I'm basically a little bit on a YouTube hiatus. I'm trying to post shorts when I can, but honestly, I'm unpacking everything. I got to fly back to Seattle on Monday. So as I'm unpacking everything, and I have this beautiful desk to put all my knives on, one thing I did when I left is I put all my buck knives, I polished them up and put them all back in, I think, the original box. So if it says, like this says the Buck Ranger, I don't know if it's actually a Ranger in it or not, but I wanted to pack up my buck knife collection for the travel so they wouldn't get scratched or scuffed up. And I don't have as many as I do case knives, so I figured, why not? So this is kind of like unboxing all over again. Now, I had some of these Civivi and CJRB soft pouches that I threw some in that I didn't have boxes. So let's do this. Let's see the mystery. The CJRB is a, this was a trade with Kirby Creek Mow. This is the Schrade USA LB7 limited. Looks like an ebony, nickel silver. It is number 550. We do not know how many were made. Screamin' Sharp did a trade with Kirby Creek Mow. Fantastic knife. And this is not a buck, so surprise. But yes, one that I did not have a case for, so I put that in it for the journey. Let's see what else we have in my Civivi case. Oh, the Buck 112 Buck Collector Club limited release Buffalo Bearhead nickel silver red G10 underliners flint chip blade. I've showed this. If you haven't seen it, well, this is it. You can see Buck BCCI. Excuse my lighting. I'm gonna have to figure out something. I usually do videos outdoors, and this is a whole new situation. I just threw a lamp up there because apparently my ring light doesn't work anymore. Fantastic. So glad I picked this up at the antique store. Actually, I think he threw it in for free because I bought a bunch of buck knives. Oh, what's in the CJRB? Ooh, picked this up from the Buck Factory. Nope, I did not. This is the old one. This was a gift from Nice Knife Slice. Our brother Pete up in Canada. I do believe this is a 2-pin, 2-dot, 72 to 74. I do believe it is 440C. Can't verify. My oldest Buck 110 in the collection. You can see how they pin the covers on much different than they do now. They usually have 2 pins, and these were smaller pins. Very cool. This one does not have a date stamp, but you can date it from how they wrote the Buck, and it's not inverted. So I do believe it's about a 72, 74. Look at that clip. Absolutely beautiful. Well, what's in this box? It said Ranger. Let's see what it is. Can I zoom out a little bit more? Whoop. I think that's about it. I guess I could go up a bit. Buck Ranger sheath, it looks like. Which one is this? Now, I've showed all these knives before, but I figured it'd be fun to just unbox a few at a time. So it's like a re-unboxing. Oh, yes. Ebony, nickel silver, drop point, 112 Ranger, and I do believe S30V. Fantastic carry, fantastic work knife. Some do believe the 112 is the absolute perfect knife. I believe the 110 is, but I do have bigger hands. But this is a great, fantastic carry and revolutionary drop point. See how thick the tip is all the way there. You're less likely to break a tip on this than a Buck clip point, but do not ever pry with the tip. Sorry, I didn't know if the video was actually going. I thought I would have to restart it. Very cool. This is going to be fun. I might have to do this every time I unbox another Buck knife. And well, today the final would be Edge of a Legend. I'm not sure what this one is. Like I said, I wasn't sure if it was the same boxes. This is 110 RWSAGS8. That's why it was kind of hard to remember which 110 went in what box. This is like Buck heaven. Oh, well, I do see the Alaskan guide sheath. This was one of my first, probably maybe my second 110, the Alaskan guide from Cabela's. Oh, beautiful rosewood Cerakote coated blade. You can see the spine is not coated. The Alaskan guide, S30V brass. Absolutely love the blacked out blades. This was my first S30V Buck 110. Now, for a while there on the web specials at the Buck website, you get the same knife without the Alaskan guide decal with the ram. And some people don't like it. Some people try to get it off. I think it's really cool. But yeah, they were $100 and they dropped them down to $80. Boom, and I wanted to get another one and they sold out. What a peach. I really need to carry this more often. Well, thank you for joining me in Andy's room. I have yet to find my Tiger cozies and decals. So when I find it, you'll get the meow or meow. I appreciate you joining me. It's been quite a stressful move, but now that I'm down here with my father, I'm extremely happy. The stress level has completely dropped. It is fantastic to be out of the city. Like I said, I do go back to hang out, um, say goodbye to all my friends and loved ones up there, and I'll be back to visit. But I am starting a new chapter in my life down here, enjoying it with my father, and he's doing fine. He's not on his deathbed or anything. I just made the decision that it would be um, much more appropriate to come down and enjoy him while he's healthy. Because, gosh darn it, I love my father, and he's awesome to hang around with, and we're going to have a great time. You all stay sharp, be kind, and take chances. Take care.